Here's my story of how I built and bought my first business at age, I believe I was 36. Let me give you a little background. I was in the family business. Company was called Vomela, Vomela, out of St. Paul, Minnesota. And I was the CEO and the president of the company. I was there, I don't know, 15 years, and I really believe I built it. But of course, I did not build it alone. I built it with some fantastic entrepreneurial type guys and women. And then my father decided to sell the business. And the difficulty was I was going through a divorce at the same time. So buying a business, going through divorce that wasn't decided upon, raising 3 kids, running a business of 150 employees. Our number one customer was 3M Company, very profitable company. And I was told I was not going to be the buyer. So I felt betrayal. I felt like I got kicked in the nuts by my ex-wife, my father, my family, the government. It was tough, man. And during that process, I was demoted. I was demoted because of family values. I was going through a divorce, and that was not acceptable in our family. So once again, I was out doing my own thing. So the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm thinking about, which is crazy, that there is no loyalty, even if it's family. It's about the bottom line. And I could understand why my father made those decisions. But I was really fortunate by knowing my value. And that's why I always talk about know your value. So even though the company went out to bid and there were 3 buyers, I knew my value. And the business wouldn't be sold without me because I was the face of the company. And so all 3 bids came in, included me as part of it. So what did I do? I got a valuation. I got people that cared about me. I got a lawyer. And I got aggressively positioned to be a part of the acquisition team, which I accomplished. And what did it? Because I knew the buyer couldn't do it without me. So I had an attorney write up a consulting agreement, a guarantee employment contract, and of course, I ended up with 40% of the equity. So this is the story. It's pretty great. And the bottom line is, I'll tell you later about how I achieved my freedom. So I'm kind of listening to the Jan Soto deal that went down that the Mets just picked up. And there were a tremendous amount of bidders on his services, Jan Soto. Why? He knew his value. He knew the future. He knew the culture. And he's a winner. And that's how I looked at myself, as a winner going into this. But I had to protect myself through divorce attorneys, estate attorneys, merger and acquisition attorneys, valuations. There's a lot to it, man. There's a lot to it. So I just wanted to share my story because, and don't forget, I was under 40 years old and raising 3 kids on top of it. But I'll tell you, I had a lot of great people. And my team that I picked and selected to help me get to where I was, they all left the company to do their own thing. They became entrepreneurs. And I want to thank Mike. I want to thank Magdi for giving me the opportunity to cut my own deal. And they are so successful now that they started their own family businesses. So this is just a short story about what I go through. I've been in business for 50 years. I don't know. You know, my father used to say, I'm no longer surprised. Guess what? I'm surprised every day. I'm surprised every day of deals going down and people taking the opportunity, because that's what it is. It's an opportunity. Don't feel sorry for yourself. You're not the victim, man. You're not the victim. You got to grow up and be strategic to cut your own deals. And don't forget, you only live life once. So do it right. Know your value. Stay the course. Do the right thing. I could go on and on. But you'll be hearing more. And it's a lot of fun. Once you've achieved all you wanted to achieve, and now I'm an old man. But I'm going to tell my story. And by the way, I do have a book, my memoir. It's all in the book. And I was very vulnerable, very honest and open. It's called They Named You Right. And it's on Amazon. It's hardcover, softcover. There's an ebook. I even did my own narration. Why? It was a challenge. And here I am on YouTube now and LinkedIn, and I'm doing videos. Why? Best way to know me, to trust me, to understand that I know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'll talk to you soon. If you want to know more, just give me a shout. If you're in a situation which is dire, I've been through it, and I survived. So can you. You could thrive, actually. Talk to you soon.